My name is Wesley Chiu. I graduated from LPC 1995. I was born in China, Shanghai, and then I migrated to Hong Kong when I was 6. So I'm both a Chinese Hong Kong and Chinese mainland. Throughout my career, I changed my profession quite a bit. After I graduated from LPC, I learned computer science in university. I did it for a while. I did a law school and become a lawyer for about 20 years. But for the last 10 years, I become a full-time educator. So I have like 3 education projects doing at the moment. The first of all, 2 other alumni and we set up the UWC in China. The second one is that UWC has been set up for 10 years already. It's become quite successful. So 5 years ago, we would like to extend the education, UWC education, to more students, especially in the lower year. So we started a IB middle school, also in China. And then my third education project is I have also 10 years ago started a NGO. We call it Project Volunteer Online. So we provide online free education service to remote village schools in China where they cannot find subject teachers like arts, music, English, computer, and science. So yeah, I'm doing full-time these 3 projects now. I think UWC has given me 3 things in my life. One is possibility. As I mentioned, I came from China. I was born in Shanghai, moved to Hong Kong when I was 6. I live in a low-cost income housing. I remember my apartment back then was only like 6 square meters and that's it. We are living in a double bunker bed. My parents live on the lower floor, I live on the upper floor of the bunker bed. So without the scholarship, LPC, I would not be able to do my computer science in UCL and law school, become a lawyer, and the 3 education projects. So it's the possibility allowing me to do that. The second word, I think for me, the influence is courage. Because I think if I follow the traditional tracks in Hong Kong, right, everybody's doing the same, you want to be a banker, lawyer. I mean, yeah, you can. I think what my schoolmates at UWC inspire me, say, hey, your life can be different. You can dare to dream to be a different person. You can dare to dream to do something, influencing others. You don't need to be just following what other people are doing. So that courage is not taught on textbook. The courage is taught by people around you who sparkle you and who inspire you. The second influence to me is courage. And then the third influence on me is team. I would not use the word only friends. I mean, you can make friends in any school, any international school, any intercultural movement, you make friends. But here it really means team. Especially it's like after UWC, I co-founded the UWC in China with 2 other alum, one from Pearson, one from LCN. The 2 alum I never ever met in my life. It's like 12 years ago, we sit down in an alumni gathering and then we talk about what can we do in China. I mean, UWC alumni meeting is very different from many other international school alumni meeting. You talk about food, good life, traveling, what kind of show only. I mean, usually end up with what can we do for the local community. Through my UWC movement, I went to many alumni gathering. It always end up like, what can we do for the local community? So 3 of us, I mean, we talk about, okay, we'd like to set up a school in China, we'd like to set up the national committee in China, and then somehow echoes, and there are lots of other alum that I've never ever met in my life. I mean, some of them from LPC, some of them from my career at LPC, but 99% of the people who involved in the UWC project in China, who involved in the greater movement of UWC, I never ever met in life. But once you tell people that you're from UWC, you want to do something for the local, then the echoing effect is huge. I think that really stands out from many other international schools this way, because you don't only meet friends, you meet team. So I think the influence, to sum up on me, is these 3 keywords: possibility, courage, and team. Yeah, I think I just mentioned all IB schools, they focus on academic, you meet friends, you have fun activities, but not many other schools, in fact, not any single one I can think of can at least give me these three things, possibility. I don't know any other IB school that give you scholarship. I don't know that in any IB school you can meet so many inspirational friends who walk from very different walk of life, who can encourage to do something very different from the mainstream. I don't know any other school that alumni cross the year, cross campus. Once you put the school name out, you think that you share the same value with him, and then you trust him to do something together as a team. You meet friends, but you don't meet team. So I think even in university, I went to quite good university. Even university alumni gathering, you don't have the possibility, you don't have the courage, you don't have the team. So I think that makes university alumni very unique in a way. Well, at least two things. One is trust. I think that is something very miracle in the university world. I mean, I mentioned I went to quite a few of other alumni gathering, university thing. I don't know any one of them. The youngest one maybe only like 18 years old. The oldest are 80 years old, across the whole world. But once you say, I'm a university alum, then you almost thought that you're entitled to his conversation. This guy is obligated to talk to you. If you have a project, whether he likes it or not, he has an obligation to listen to you. It's almost like you have that kind of like trust feeling. And whenever you want to start something out, it's almost like you have the entitlement for encouragement. Of course, some wiser, older alum will say, well, this project is a nice project, but you need to watch out for X, Y, Z. But usually the first reaction is not, you cannot do this, it's way beyond our capability. I've never received that kind of comment in my life. Usually, alumni will give you encouragement, but will give you cautious. And then they will say, I know a friend doing that. I know some resources you can get. So it's the friendship, the resources, the advice, and the courage make up the team, not just friends. I think Hong Kong has this very unique character among all 18 UWC around the world. I think Hong Kong is a very true places where East and meet West. Right now, I found that the UWC China, UW China is very China focused, but Hong Kong, because of its historical background, because it's cosmopolitan, because it's unique, almost the most free city in China. So you want to have like the Hong Kong culture, but yet you still want the international culture and the free environment. You can discuss the interaction of this culture. I think Hong Kong is the best place for candidates who like to join UWC movement at large. I would say that you are not choosing just a school or a curriculum, you choose a way of life. To me, a way of life to me is possibility, courage, and team. If you want to do or learn these three things, maybe UWC is an ideal environment for you. You want to just a IB school that can give you good grade and good university that plenty of other schools you can go to. So I think UWC movement is unique. Make sure you want that uniqueness when you apply, and then reflect a uniqueness, especially about you, why you want to join UWC for that uniqueness in your application. I think it's really a matchmaking process. We are not like a better school or worse school. There are many other schools might suit you, the candidates, in a different way. But on one hand, if you find UWC, you find it's a perfect match, really show that in your application, then you will think that you are almost kind of married to, and UWC will find you a perfect student. I think there's always a saying among many Chinese alumni that UWC is not a school that you can graduate. UWC is for life. Once a UWCer, you're always a UWCer. 一所你没有办法毕业的学校，你一旦是一个 UWC 人，你永遠都是一個 UWC 人。In Cantonese，UWC 係一間你畢唔到業嘅學校，因為你一旦踏入咗呢間學校，一旦你係一個 UWC 人，你永遠都係一個 UWC 人。